Hello, I am Mike Burkons, and as you probably know, I'm running for Beachwood City Council. I don't plan on making a bunch of these high quality, high production videos like this, but every once in a while, if there's something I don't think that can get communicated well in an email or print, I'll make a quick video, and this is one of those things. I want to address, there's a current council member, he's not on the ballot, and he's reaching out to some of the people who are publicly supporting me and telling them they shouldn't support me because if elected, none of the things I want to get done will get accomplished because the current council members don't like me, I can't work well with others, and that sort of thing. Now, I want to make a video because if I wrote about this in an email, it will come off that I'm angry. I'm not angry. I put myself on a ballot. If somebody, no matter who it is, thinks I won't be effective as a council member, that is completely fair game for them to bring that up, to point that out, and to tell other people why they believe that. I don't have a problem with that, but I want to use this video to address this. If elected, every decision I make will be completely on the merits and completely in what's in the best interest for Beachwood. Nothing will come into consideration outside of that. If the person who brings up the idea is someone I don't respect, but the idea is good, I will advocate for it, and I will explain why. If someone I think is wonderful comes up with an idea I don't think is great, I will advocate against it and explain why. And there will be nothing in there that has to do with anything else besides the merit of the decision and what's in the best interest of Beachwood. And what I think is most problematic about this is I don't think this person who's saying this has bad intent for anything, but I don't think they realize how much this attitude has cost Beachwood. And there's a million examples, but there's no better example than in 2015 and 2016. I brought up all of the reasons why the fire station project didn't make sense. I point out exactly why it would never come in close to the $6.9 million it was promised. I point out that it shouldn't even cost that much since most cities are building stations for $5 million. And I also brought up that there's no reason why a station that has a shift size of 6 should have 12 individual bathrooms, a meeting room that seats 80, and all the things that just were illogical. Now, everybody on council is an intelligent person. I can't believe that they weren't able to conclude that I was right, but they decided that we're not going to make this an issue on the merits. We're not going to side with Mike Burkons over the chief and the mayor because, that ain't going to work well for them. Well, the result is we have a station that costs over $14 million when most cities are building them for 3 to 5. These are the type of downsides that happen when people make decisions on anything else besides the merits and what's in the best interest of Beachwood. But one of the things that I find kind of most ironic about the entire situation is there hasn't been hardly anything done in the last 6 years that wouldn't have been done no matter who's been in council. All this working well to get along with people, what does it accomplish? I mean, I can think of 2 things that you can even come close to attributing to got accomplished because of working well with others, and that is the dog park and the senior garbage pickup. Now, those are fine things. I mean, I don't know why we're spending as much as we are on the dog park, but I don't have a problem with it. But out of 6 years, if those are the only 2 things you can attribute to, this is what working well with others gets you. I got to question whether it's an effective method. I mean, for years, people have asked about the sidewalks. Nothing's happened. Better lighting on side streets. Orthodox have been asking for single-sex swim. All of these things there seems to be support for, but none of them get done. So I really question, what they think they're accomplishing by this go along to get along thing. And I know somebody will point out, oh, well, we got all the meetings videotaped and put online. I just want to point out one thing. 6 years ago, when James and Alec got elected, there were 3 people on council who were for videotaping meetings and putting online, James, Alec, and Marty, and 4 were against it. All the going along and getting along and kumbayaing they did and not questioning the fire station didn't change one of those 4 votes. The only thing that changed that was in 2 years there was an election, and 3 of those 4 seats got replaced, and all of a sudden there was enough votes. So none of that had anything to do with working well with others and convincing people to go along. It completely had to do with a change in the makeup of city council. But anyhow, I just want people to know that if you hear that, just be clear that I will only make decisions based on the merits. It won't be on whether I get along well or not well with a person. And I think that's in the best interest. I think that's in the best interest for Beachwood. Anyhow, have a great day, and I hope you all go to the Bison football game tonight against Orange. See you later.